gosh, shopping for diamonds, that can be stress-inducing. It can be anxiety-inducing. You never quite know. I'm always on my guard when I shop for something like a car or diamonds, and it's like, you know, what are they after? Yeah, are they trying to fool me? And here at QVC, we are open book, full disclosure on everything, color, clarity. Just so you can rest easy, we work with the GIA, and we say, take a look. If you see anything amiss, you tell us, right? And they are
really, take a look at every single diamond.
And they are neutral third party. They're going to tell us, right? So we give you all the information, and then you just shop. And isn't that great? You can relax and go, I'm just going to take in these gorgeous rings and decide. Now, I am going to put a wee bit of pressure on because we are here at the end of the day. I have 2 brief presentations of our today's special value, and then I'm here to kick off another one for you, but the price then ends on what should be almost $1,800 is currently, and for the next 1 hour and 37 minutes, $1,219. Free shipping and handling. You have a couple different choices to make. Do you want it in rose gold, yellow gold, or white gold? And then, what cut do you prefer? Everybody gets the gorgeous crossover ring. Everybody gets the full 1 carat minimum. But some of you are going to go with the round cut diamonds in the center that are surrounded by more round brilliance. Wait for this close-up.
Yeah, this is pretty. This is what you'll see when you get it home. Isn't that exciting?
How we are always able to make 1 carat look like 2. A half carat look like 1.
It's not easy.
And it's not, and it takes a master cutter. So that is your round. Now, everybody gets the round brilliance on either side, and they're rivers of diamonds that are flowing past the center.
Underneath.
And underneath. Ooh. Now, my personal preference for what it's worth, princess cut, and it looks like a wall of sparkle on the interior, and then flowing on either side and underneath your bypass of round brilliance. Once again, in either white, yellow, or rose gold. If you want the rose gold, wait list only. Okay, in the princess cut, thank you. All right.
I was happy we got the news that we can wait list it.
Yeah, I didn't think we could.
Isn't
if you want
wonderful?
the rose gold in the round, there are 8. There are 8 of you, and then we move to wait list. And nobody wants to be on wait list. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It means if somebody cancels their order, changes their mind, you still have an opportunity in 45 days, and it locks in the price. I don't like to wait, so I would order ASAP. Okay, sizes 4 through 11. I also love that we did the gorgeous gift box.
Yeah.
So if you're Mother's Daying it, to me, from me, it's an anniversary, it's congrats on your promotion, it's, I want to lock in this love with a promise ring, you know, that intent to be together forever. I mean, you don't need me to give you the reason or the special occasion, and you don't need a particular special occasion.
My nephew Tanner said that to me the other day. He said, I love that you live intentionally. Nobody's ever said that to me before.
What a compliment.
Oh, you know, I felt like I was blooming. Like my heart was just...
What a compliment. May
it's
we
so
all
thoughtful,
do that.
Isn't it? I mean, living intentionally is a huge compliment. Not meaning that you plan every step of the way, but meaning that you take positive steps in the
savor
right
every
direction.
moment.
Savor the moment.
Right? Like, if it's my last, how do I want to remember it? I always close every conversation with my daughter with, I love you, you know, I'm proud of you, because I'm like, I never know. When's it going to be the last conversation, right? And it's not a dark thought. It's a beautiful one.
It is.
And if you're kind of on the fence about things, whether it's this or something else, like funny how I always mention this in the diamond shows with you. My daughter and I always have this saying, if we're kind of on the fence, like, should I get it? I don't know. And we go, this is why we work. This is why I work, right? It's why I work hard, so that I can reward myself, so that I can treat myself. And it doesn't mean you break the bank or shop irresponsibly.
No.
In fact, you do the opposite. Because when you buy something like this, especially deeply discounted like it is, it only ever gets more valuable. All right, so we have a few minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about the whole concept of this design. Certainly a bypass is not a new idea, but this whole changing up the shapes and the different sizes makes it even more enticing.
Yeah, this is exclusive here to QVC. You can't buy it anywhere else. We had it made for you for a number of reasons. The biggest one, of course, is April is Diamond Month, and there's lots of April babies out there, or people that want to celebrate diamonds with us. But also, Affinity has been a program that has recently celebrated its 20th year here at QVC. And so this becomes that trophy ring, the way that we honor the tradition that Affinity has really set forward forward. And we're being very innovative these days. You're seeing some really exquisite designs coming in, some new cuts, some fabulous things. And we wanted to lead, you know, Diamond Month and beyond with something that was really incredible and special. So it took a small army to make this happen. I mean, honestly, princess cuts are in huge demand globally. It's like the #1 cut for bridal, and it could definitely be worn as a bridal ring. I love it as a right-handed ring, an empowerment ring. There's many people that want to show love and commitment, but don't necessarily want to get married, right? And so if that's you, if that speaks to you, this design, which is called a crisscross or a bypass, or, you know, it goes by many names, but the very symbolism within it is a promise to yourself or to others. It could be as simple as to promise to be kinder to the earth. It could be a graduation. It could be a push present for a new mom. You mentioned being at a crossroads. Many people are going through change, significant changes. They call for significant celebrations. And I say diamonds are the best way to do that.
I love that. Or overcoming, you know, I actually had a live stream about this on Sunday, which I do every Sunday now at 7:30. And it was about thinking about, we're always thinking about the future and like what I have coming up this week or next week or next hour even, right? And how often do we really stop to go, man, I have been through some stuff. Like you think about the stuff you've been through, whether it is a challenging childhood or divorce or financial difficulties or moving from one career to the next or having your heart broken. Like I actually want you to celebrate having survived all of that rather than bemoaning that you've been through that. I love that. You like that, Katya?
Yeah, I do too.
Celebrate that you thrived and survived, right?
Yes.
And so again, as I joke about like this is why I work, also, can we just celebrate all the stuff you've been through?
And at the time, it feels so
of
hard,
course,
right?
and it feels insurmountable, and then you go, wait a minute, you know what? I'm stronger than I thought I was.
That's right.
And I can do this. And so maybe that's like the whole, like, that top layer is you overcoming all the challenges that are underneath. You read the message into it as you see fit. But in the end, I know, if nothing else, that you deserve this. Whether or not it's the right purchase for you today, I don't know. But I do know that when the time is right, you absolutely deserve it. Now, I want to go through these choices again, and I want to talk color and clarity because, like I said, I'm not going to leave you, and Michelle's not going to leave you hanging about, okay, are they real diamonds? The answer is yes. Are they natural diamonds? The answer is yes. Color and clarity. This is self-education as well because you're seeing the entire scale, but we're going to show you where yours falls.
Yeah, color to me is the most exciting part of this, a part of our Affinity program, because when you're a diamond, the best grade that you can get is a D, and you're striving for colorless quality. So D, E, or F is where the colorless diamonds lie, but they're very rare, extremely scarce, and out of bounds expensive.
Yeah.
Now, we do have them from time to time in our Firelight collection, but the diamonds that you see here are from the earth. So we live in GHI. GHI is near colorless,
That's
almost
amazing.
indiscernible with the naked eye. People will say they can tell the difference, but it's really, really difficult. I mean, unless you're working with a master set of stones and a light box and some very sophisticated, very sophisticated equipment, odds are that you don't. Now, as far as clarity goes, we like to underpromise and overdeliver here. Now, we set this up and we set a baseline of I2 or better before we were going to share it with the world, right? Folks that deal in jewelry every single day, that buy and sell diamonds and jewelry, they needed a system to communicate with one another and to negotiate prices. So we will buy within the range of, you know, the top of the line and the VVS's and the flawless diamonds, I wish. But we'll go all the way down to I2 depending on the deal for you. I haven't seen an I2 ever here, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, I was not arguing, but I was trying to put my point very strongly the other day. I was talking to somebody behind the scenes here, and I'm like, we have to do this differently. I've never seen an I2. Let's say what it is. But, you know, we want to surprise them.
I would rather err on the side of caution.
That's
and I
what
love
they
that we do
said.
that. But
Yeah.
most retailers don't want to do that, right? No. They want to, frankly, overpromise and underdeliver, and we do the opposite.
But they could say what we want. We want to put our money where our mouth is, so we send every diamond to the GIA.
I love that. And guys,
everyone
that's just smart
is
business.
certified.
That's how you gain longevity and faith and loyalty and trust from your customers whom you value so deeply, right? And to be offering genuine, natural diamonds at these kinds of prices in a very competitive market.
It's a privilege.
It is a privilege, right? And your trust. You know, we can show all the tight shots in the world. We know that it isn't until you get it on your hand that the deal is sealed.
And the oohs and ahs
and the
start
oohs
to
and
happen.
ahs, right? You know, and we acknowledge that and we embrace that. It also means that deal isn't sealed. until 30 days after you own it. So take it to the jeweler, ask your friends, wake up in the morning, look at it. Can you imagine not having it on your hand? We are so proud to share with you this offer today. That close-up is amazing, but it's when you have it on your hand, that's the money shot. And you're the only one who can get that. Now, I'm going to recap for you your choices. We have one presentation after this one. That will seal the deal for the day. And then we move on to a brand new Today's Special Value. I'll be with you for that. I throw whatever ring is in front of me onto whatever finger it fits, and guess what? It looks great every time. So we talk about right-hand ring, engagement, that left-hand ring finger, but guess what? You want to do index finger, you want to do middle finger, you want to do pinky, like whatever. The only thing we suggest is not sizing up or down at all, or half size. I don't like sizing this one at all.
I don't like sizing it. You probably could go half size, but I wouldn't.
Don't push it. There's so many diamonds.
I just remembered we had a customer that wanted to see the back of this again.
Copy that.
So again, I want you to know it's really well made. It's all solidly cast, and I hope she's still watching. I promised I would do it here for her. So it's finished beautifully.
There's a good interior shot on .com too. If she knows that.
I hope so.
Okay.
I really do. But see how it sort of bubbles up here? The diamonds, the other band goes diagonally right underneath and comes out the other side. And it's all beautiful diamonds that go in that undercurrent.
And can you, or if you can,
all the way backwards?
Yeah, thank you.
How's that?
Well done.
Thank you. I watch you do it.
It's actually not easy to hold it super still. Just so you know, I bet if you wonder at home, right? You know, because once those cameras get in real tight.
And I've been drinking coffee since 7:30
so your hands are all
last night.
like,
I've been here since 7:30 last night. So the hands are like this by now, but it's a good kind of jittery.
Hey, you know what? At least you weren't drinking wine and it wasn't all like this.
Well,
you know,
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
maybe after the show.
a whole different show.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so here's the thing. There is only 1 carat weight. That makes this really easy, right? So it's 1 carat for everybody. Yay! Now you're choosing cut and color of gold. What you're seeing right now is the princess cut. So princess cut references the stones that are in the center, and that's where you see those flashes. I love princess because it's like the combination of emerald and round married together. You get the benefits of both, a more structured stone as well as a softened stone.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Thank you. I hope I remember that.
Yeah.
Use it again.
I'm
Okay,
write
there's
it down
the white.
before I forget.
There's
really
the
good
yellow. There's the rose. Rose, waitlist only. Okay. Now, round.
That's the one I like.
Is that the one you like?
Yeah,
okay, so we have
that's the
Team
one.
Round here. I'm Team Princess, right? So the round, and you know what? I get it too because, like, wow, you really get credit
Never
for
was
the
there a
big
truer statement than
Yeah,
you
yeah.
being Team Princess and me being Team Round.
Silly girl.
And getting rounder every day.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I figure the more sparkle I have on my hands, the less they're looking at my hips.
Now I'm gonna write that one down.
I just keep waving them around up here, right? Just keep waving your hands around.
Oh, that's so great. Or if you want to like distract somebody, just like
Right.
move your hands around. Okay.
Look over here. Show
There's
me
the
things.
round in the white, round in the yellow, round in the rose, also only on waitlist. Right. Free shipping and handling. 5 easy payments. Going to reference again that we have that 18-month interest-free special financing. That brings it down to about $67 a month if you're spreading it out over 1 year. And this is the, you know, sometimes I look at a ring and I go, yeah, I guess that could be an anniversary bet. This says anniversary, special occasion, Hallmark birthday, you know, just because, or like I said before, not even necessarily because something amazing and big and great happened to you. Maybe it's you're finally on the other side of something that was really challenging. And I love that you're giving a plug to my heart ring.
Yeah, I think of you whenever I see this ring.
I love that I've just claimed it for myself, even though.
It is you.
Yeah, well, I love it.
Very
And I love
soft
me
and
my
pretty.
pink stones, you know? You can never have too much sparkle. And something else I wanted to call out too, incredibly comfortable. So if you have a lot of prongs or you have raised stones, it can be a little challenging. I've got a ton of hair, and every time I run my hand through my hair, if I've got the wrong ring on, it gets caught in there. It's the worst.
What a problem to have.
Well,
I have
yeah.
my Callista
Actually,
hair
it's
tools,
two problems.
and now I bounce when I
Two
walk.
problems if you have a ton of hair and all this jewelry.
Oh, my
Isn't
God.
it the worst?
Oh, real life problems.
Spoiled girl problems. That's going to be our hashtag, right?
There's nothing wrong with abundance.
This is what I always say.
Right.
I am very high maintenance, and I do all my own maintaining. So guess what?
I like it. It is empowering, isn't it?
It is.
Buying diamonds? I mean,
It
really
is, right? Whether you're buying it for yourself or you're going, you know what? We've scrimped, we saved, we made smart choices, we raised a beautiful family. Like, that's. I just feel like some of you out there might need a little bit, like, lift.
I wasn't
get
blessed
there.
with children, so Mother's Day is actually hard for me. I don't know. There's got to be more than just me out there that feels that way.
I'm sure.
So
there are
I
many.
deem it National
Day.